quickly over start to finish on setting up your project so that you can code. So go to your assignments tab, scroll down to the projects. I'm going to use project 5 for this instance. Click starter code. And you'll be brought to this thing that says, do you want to accept this project? Just click the green button, then click on that link. From here, you're going to want to click, well, first of all, whatever's on this main homepage for your project here is what the teacher is going to be able to see when he grades your project, so just keep that in mind. Click on the code button, click on the code spaces tab, just click create code space on master here. So it's going to set up the code space, which takes a moment here, but once it's fully loaded in, first thing you're going to want to do is go to your extensions tab over here. Then you're going to want to look up C++, and you want to download the C++ extension pack. It's usually the third down, so just click install on that. And while that's installing, let's look up CMake tools here, and we'll wait for this to install. It's a part of the extension pack. This pop-up, just click GCC, and if you click off of it, don't worry, we'll get to there later. Anyways, on the CMake tools extension, you can just click this gear here, click settings, and you can tap spacebar and type in status bar, and on this option that comes up from that search, you just click visible. And then down here, you can, where there's this wrench and screwdriver, you can click this and click GCC if you didn't before. And then where there's this eye icon and where it says CMake debug, you can click that and set it to min size rel. And if you do this, you should have the same compiler options that your teacher has when he grades your project. So then from here, you can, go ahead and do whatever you want. I'm just going to put in some code just to check if it works and all. So let's just click the run button. And as you can see, hello world. And then this is it. You can leave the video now. I'm just going to go over a few extra things. Let's say there was an error in our code. So this code should run, but since there are extra errors enabled for projects in CS117, we are going to get an error anyways here saying that we have unused parameters. If you hold down Windows or Command, or I think it's Control on Windows, you can actually click this and it will bring you to the line in the source, in your source code where the error is. And you'll also know there's red squiggly lines. So for this, it's pretty easy. You can just do this, and it'll get rid of these unused parameter errors. So you could click build if you want to see if your project has any errors but don't want to run it. And you can see once we clicked build, the red squiggly lines went away. And then if we do want to run it, we can just click that button down there again, and you can see hello world. A few extra things are this. Do not click this run button. This does something slightly different than the one down here, and if your program compiles with this, it probably won't compile with this. This will use the same setup that the teacher is going to use for grading your project. So do not use this one. Use this one down here, or the build button if you just want to see if it builds. Other than that, that's basically all I can think of for now. I hope you can build your project, and then I'll go quickly over how to submit code for your project. So you can submit code as many times as you want. You just come down here to the source control panel, and then just click this plus icon next to changes. It pops up when you hover over it. So click that plus button, and you'll see all your changes show up in the staged changes group here. Then you give your commit a name. You must do this. So I'm just going to write first commit, or rather second commit, because we have one down here already, as you can see. And then just click on the commit button. This will group all your changes into one commit. Do note, though, that you have to still click sync changes for it to show up on your main project page here. And if we reload, you can see next to your name here the name of the commit you just pushed. And if you see that, you can be for certain that your code is now on the main page. And if you still want to double check, you can always go into your files and see that it's the same here. And as long as you do this process before the deadline, you won't get points off for being late. So that's everything, including the pushing to get process, and I hope that helps.